Alrighty, so today we're going to try and get this old truck running and driving under its own power. This is my dad's 1988 Chevrolet R30, and he had his flatbed on it for work and then parked it probably 8 years ago. It was actually sitting over by that shed. We drug it out a year or two ago and we couldn't get it to start, but today we're going to try to get it running. We diagnosed it's got a bad fuel pump and the starter solenoid wiring needs attention. Haven't exactly found out why that's not working, but it works when you take the hot wire and put it right on the battery. So I'm guessing that's a solenoid, but we're going to look at that some more. It's got a Chevy 350 motor in it, manual transmission. I think it's a 4-speed with a granny gear. But we're just trying to get this thing running, driving, so we can sell it. We've got that F350 over there that we're going to put this flatbed on and use it for work. So I'm just going to set the camera on the tripod and kind of show you the progress we make today. This is a pretty clean truck. I mean, we haven't tinkered with it or done anything outrageous to it over the years. My dad hasn't anyway. Pretty nice seat in it. Needs a new dash pad, but other than that, it was a good truck before it was parked. It was running, driving. Leaked some fluids, but you know, just kept him topped off, and he kept using the truck until he parked it 8 years ago. All right, so I'm gonna get started because I only got a little bit of daylight left. Okay, so far I've got this lock ring loose to take the sending unit out, so just gonna blow it off and take that out and get to the pump. I got a new one over here. Alright, so we got the old one out. So you can turn it like this so you can see what you're looking at. And it's mighty crusty. We're gonna put a new one on. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
You wanna touch that?
Oh, I don't want that.
Alright, so we got the pump onto the sending unit. We got a new filter that came with the pump. We've got it uses the same connector that goes up through here. We decided to cut these wires off this because I didn't want to risk prying off this brittle plastic harness. It's probably, yeah, I don't know about that. So it's pretty simple. You just got this one new line to connect to here, and that's the output to the engine. We're probably going to use new fuel lines, just the short little fuel lines that connected to the rest of the steel lines, with just some old fuel line we have laying around the shop. But this is what it looks like. Our float already worked and our sending unit already worked, so we didn't bother replacing that. So this is like a $12 part, and we've been out here about an hour figuring it out. But now it's time for reinstallation. Okay, so after some fiddling, we got this thing back in here. And we're about to crank it up. See if it fixed it. We threw a battery in here, F-150, and we've got a hot wire coming straight from the starter, which is probably not safe, but that's how we've been doing it. And I'll set up the camera so y'all can see us try to get it started. Hopefully the fuel pump works.